Live, man. What up, CBR fam? We
Hey, we
here for
back
another
again.
episode of the Chondro Bar Room.
We back
Congratulations to
again. Yeah, I'm saying.
Keno,
Oh
the
shit.
fucking Spice Adams of Green Tree Pythons.
Ah, you petty
Hey, man,
man.
y'all give a round of applause to this
Already.
motherfucking Keno, man.
Already.
Congratulations, brother.
Already. Hey, shout out to everybody that been here,
Congratulations,
man,
bro.
already.
Yes,
Hey,
congrats, my
bro.
brother. Welcome to the
You got you
club.
a win, bro.
Tuck, Diddy, everybody, Bill, Jason, man. I see y'all. Chris, shout out to the best sponsor in the fucking game, man.
Is it freezing?
Everybody, Jersey, Dre. Let us
Shout
know
out
if
to
it's
Chris.
freezing.
Be
You
lagging a
freezing
little
over
bit.
there.
I think it'll catch up. I think it'll catch
What
up.
up, Chris?
Yeah, I just see you rubbing your hands like Birdman over there. That's
Let's
all.
get Chris's banner.
Marlon, you know what I'm saying? Mike,
Yeah.
we in this bitch. DD, look, man.
All
Hey,
right, man. So tell us how's it feel. Tell
uh,
us how it feels. We'll get into details later.
I don't, I don't, how I feel. Damn, Chad, where you go, man? Where your ass go?
It'll catch up. It'll catch up.
You better come back, man. Hold on. Try pop back in. So try ask how I feel, man. We're gonna wait to try pop back in. But we got Chuck Exotic, Chuck the mustachio, man.
I had to bring it back. It's a special occasion.
Alan up in here. What's up, Alan? He said, "What's up, Mister Secret Conjo Breeder?" You know, I look like Stevie Wonder with the shades. Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Um,
What up,
Chad, man,
man?
it
I don't
feel,
know what happened. I can see myself on my screen, but I don't. Yeah, I'm back.
yeah, let us know if we glitching or not. But man, it feel good, man. It feel good to finally have that monkey off your back, man. Um, I see he said it's a secret breeder. It's like at the Chondro Bar took on the life of his own, man. So at no point did I want to step on any of our guest toes and try to make it about me. When the show should be really about educating the community. So I feel like I was gonna have my rightful time now, and I like to keep y'all in suspense with the tune in. But overall, though, man, I wanted to get that monkey off my back. I'm a superstitious guy at heart, and I feel like the Conjo guy slapped the shit out of me last year. So, hey, I'll let y'all. I'll be more. I'll be completely transparent with going forward, though. He said he looked like a dude from the Stormtroopers. Trace, I'm gonna get into all that. I'm gonna get into all that. Y'all wanted to say anything before I started? Before I got into the details of
This is your episode, bro. There ain't no promo tour today.
this. All right. Before I start, man. RP Rico. Damn, Chad, man, what the fuck, man? What are you doing, man? Before I start anything, RIP Rico. Rico, he lighted that fire. He didn't really like the fire, but yeah, he lighted the fire. Gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? The information was already there, but he the one made me push forward and especially want to dip into mostly Cyclops locality stuff and the artifact based stuff. I got to get that all mostly to Rico. RP him and RP Clyde Claus. We lost a good one. Green Python community and rest in peace, Clyde Claus, man. Before we get into this, come on, man. I don't feel right having talking without Trav back on, man. What the fuck? It gotta be all three of us. Trav, get your black ass back on here.
So that
What's
male,
up, A and Bradley?
that the sire to that clutch is
Yeah, I'm
fire.
gonna get it. Yeah, I'm gonna get into all that. I'm gonna get
That is a
into.
beautiful animal, and you know as well as I do. That's the look I'm going for. That's a beautiful animal, and then that is rainwater is uh the dam.
Yeah,
God, dude. Yeah, that one Neo.
It's some weird stories behind all of the animals, both of those animals.
Yeah,
So where your ass at, man?
one or two of those Neos got those just that dorsal's got them sharp ass triangles.
Thank you, hey man, I appreciate that.
What up, y'all?
So what's up, Trav, man? So yeah, man, thanks to Patrick too, man. Patrick, the OG, man, my OG who been there damn near every step of the way, through the good and the bad, man. Through the good and the bad. And I'd be stupid if I ain't thank the bar room, man. The bar room and its members. Shit, for making me more comfortable, man. Y'all push me to go live and start this shit. So shout out to y'all, man. Y'all come pull through every week, keep it live, keep it lit. Yeah, man. So we're gonna get into it, man. I'm gonna follow a timeline, and each animal and how it's gonna start is gonna lead into the other. So it gotta start rainwater first. So how I got rainwater. Um, at the beginning I was doing all locality shit, and I had a bunch of different stuff. And I was like, man, forget this. Let me do my Cyclops stuff. Along the way though, I wanted to get artifact. I wanted to get the artifact blood knot. And anybody that know me know that I love the artifact shit. And Drew had an animal. Drew Russell in Florida. He had an animal. And I had a Wamina animal. We worked out a trade, and I bought this animal as a male. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna have a male that got a heavy artifact and Chondro blood, and Cyclops blood to be the male, the bedrock of my project, my designer stuff. And man, lo and behold, man, the damn male turned out to be a damn female, and we always do. You buy a damn green tree, and it turned out to be a damn opposite sex. So that set me back a couple of years, and so I said, "Fuck it." I gotta put her on ice, build her up, and I'm still searching for this artifact male. There was a couple people telling me, do this and breed into this. I'm like, no, I'm waiting for the right male. I found this other male, paid for him. Before he got shipped to me, we tested him, and he had Nido. It's a bummer because he came from the Artifact Jaya project, the new blue project from the farm that they had going. It was an artifact between the artifact and the Jaya, two blue animals. That bummed me out, man, because I'm like, damn, send me back again. Whole time, the rainwater's getting bluer, so she started getting bluer. This whole time, she never shared plugs. I'm waiting for the plugs, waiting for the plugs, waiting for the plugs. Nothing. And I'm getting excited in the motherfucker because we're getting more blue. And she's starting to get her male body. I mean, her female body. So over this time, I had befriended my dog, Mikey Marsh. Shout out Mikey Marsh. Before I befriended Mikey Marsh, Patrick had a clutch. And I was able to get an animal from that clutch, and I wanted two. And Patrick was like, "Now, I'm only selling one animal to each person who gets something from this clutch. I want to spread the love around." I'm like, all right, cool. That's respectable. I was mad at the motherfucker though. I ain't gonna lie. On the inside, I was like, this motherfucker Patrick, fuck Patrick. But I understood what he was on. And, so this dude in California had bought this male, what turned out to be a male. It was PH 1910, and he sold it like as soon as it came out to be a male. He put it on off market. I'm not really eyeing it. and it said Mikey Marsh. I told Mikey Marsh, man, I need you to buy this mail. I need you to buy this mail. I don't care where you at in your planning, where you at and what you got going on. This mail, you need this. And I need this mail. You nasty motherfucker.
Damn, right my ear.
And I'm like, I need this mail too. So I don't know how the hell I did it. Maybe it's the Chicago finesse at me. But I was able to talk him into getting me this mail. And with the intention of, you know what I'm saying, we had worked out a deal that should have stayed between us. But it was a raw male because I grabbed a female from it, Axiom, and I wanted a pair from it. And I just thought it would be a dope ass project to double up on artifact shit. So Mikey Marsh get the mail. And this is a very important lesson about quarantine too, y'all. So he get the mail and the mail test negative for Nido. Cool. Mail got an RI. I think the mail get lost in transit with FedEx. Something about they lost the label fell off, got stripped off the box, and they lost the item on transit. And so animal came back with an RI. Shit.
How long was it held
like
up for?
it was about. I think it was about. It was minimum 1 day. It's probably a little bit over 1 day. And it didn't get shipped with a heating pack because it was warm on our end. It was kind of cool on our end, but it was getting shipped from a real hot area like California and some shit. So it didn't need a heat pack. So he nursed that thing back to health, man. He got a good ass vet he took it to, and Mikey Marsh was on top of that shit. And the whole time I'm watching him because, you know, there's a male that's eventually gonna come into my program. So keeping a close eye on him, how he taking care of him. And shit, man, we worked it out. And last year, excuse me,
Damn,
May.
boys, Jesus.
Man,
What,
shut
man?
your ass up.
You
God
sound
damn
like
it, Chuck.
The sound is too crisp on these AirPods, bro. I feel like I'm right there.
But you went and got the new ones?
Mm-mm. I need to.
Nah, man, you got to get them new ones, man. The new
You said
ones
they're
is
worth the
fire.
money. I need them.
Oh shit. Hey Kino, you gotta guess one come in.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
there he is.
Sir Pat.
What's up, Pat?
What's up, guys? Can y'all hear?
What's going on, Pat?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Badass.
Was you at a rave party?
I don't know. I can't
Hold
hear him
on
now.
just a second. I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get
You
all my
must be-
sound straight.
You gotta be at a rave party. The glow stick.
I'm at a death metal show right now.
I knew it.
Sorry,
Who you
I
gonna see?
had something still. There's like a bunch of noise here, and I had something still playing on my thing that wouldn't shut the fuck up. That's why I was trying to get my sound right. I am seeing Immolation and Obituary. They're both death metal bands that have been around since the 80s.
Obituary. Okay. Cool.
Obituary was maybe the first legit death metal band to have a video on MTV, and it was on an episode of Beavis and Butthead, so they got some exposure behind that. It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, man. Beavis and Butthead had some weird videos. They had some
Yeah,
weird
man.
videos. I remember they showed that video of Mila Jovovich before she became an actress on Beavis and Butthead.
I don't know if I've seen that.
Yeah, it was there. She was in some band. It was shitty.
I ain't go that deep on Beavis and Butthead.
I did, man. There's new episodes too. I need to be on that shit. I'm down here on Lower Greenville Avenue in Dallas at the Granada. This place has been here for 1,000 fucking years. I'm just wandering around on the street. Immolation just finished and Obituary is setting up right now, so I decided to sneak out for a few minutes and get with you guys.
Wow, I appreciate
We
you popping
appreciate
on.
you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I kind of caught a little bit of the. I know you were getting into the backstory of how you acquired these animals and whatnot.
I was telling them how your ass didn't want to sell 2 animals to the same person out that damn clutch.
Yeah, do you remember exactly what I said to you?
Yeah, you said you wanted to spread the love around.
Spread the love, man. Spread the love.
and I couldn't do nothing but respect that.
Yeah, man.
I couldn't get mad at that or nothing.
Yeah, I had way more interest than I had animals, and so I just didn't think it was fair to sell 2 animals to anybody when there's so many people that wanted one out of that clutch.
Yeah, I couldn't do nothing but respect that, man. But I had my eye on another one the whole time.
Yeah, but and I mean, look at that. If we see how that worked out. You know what I'm saying? One of those ones that I sold to somebody else made its way over there, right?
Yeah. In a long ass roundabout way, it did. And
and he's a good looking motherfucker too.
Oh, he fired, man. That whole clutch is just crazy, man.
Yeah. I'm hoping that I've done a little bit of playing around with one of those males. I'm hoping maybe one of mine will sire a clutch. If not the end of this round that I'm on, maybe next round. So we'll see. I'm kind of winding things down right now as far as the pairings and whatnot go. But I got a couple girls that I've got one that likes to go in the summer, so I may start pairing stuff up in July or August. Definitely in September.
Your girls that go in the summer, do you notice they hug the heated side a lot?
Well, first of all, almost all of the animals are on Ambien until they're they're about to ovulate or have just ovulated. So I don't really see.
I remember you said that.
Yeah, I don't really see any of that. I look for other signs, but when an animal has a heat source, a lot of times females, as they're starting to develop, they're going to avoid the heat. They'll stay on the cooler side of the enclosure.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have a couple of oddballs that'll go in the middle of the sun. How they act.
Okay. I asked that because I got a female doing some weird shit over here. She hugging the heat though in the damn summer, so I don't know.
Yeah, I've got one that under the heat and they won't move over. And the funny thing is, there's she's off feed, so she's good. The funny is, there's a female in the cage above. Which that cage is slightly warmer because it has the heat from below as well. But there's a female in that cage who has already ovulated, and she's still outside. She's back in the coil.
Good night, son. For you too.
I think we lost Pat.
We lost Pat ass.
We lost Pat. But we still appreciate you for coming through, Pat.
Robots, Pat. Shout out, Pat.
Shout out, Pat,
thanks
brother.
for coming through, Pat, the OG. All right, so yeah, man, Patrick, man, that was a real nice clutch, man. I was trying to find an opportunity to get another animal from it the whole time, and shit, Mikey Marsh was on the buying spree, so shit, I told him, man, this would be good for you and me, and shout out Mikey Marsh when I was able to get his mail back to him. I think on a breeding loan within a day. I don't know, within like a week of like a year to the date. If he came to me back to the same way he was, I was able to get his weight back up to where he was. We'll get to that too because when he got here in quarantine, he was a dick. You know what? Let's get to that now. So, another lesson in quarantine. So when he got here, I treated him like just other animal. I quarantined him, and he didn't see any action for a female for 5 months. I wanted to make sure that he was eating. He knew shit how it sounded with my son Khalil come running through this motherfucker with his big ass feet and dropping shit. I wanted to, just get the acclimated TV sounds and all that. So I let him relax.
The House of Rockheads.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Rockheads.
The Rockheads.
Hey, man, look, I wanted to get him eating. Crazy thing is, he only ate, I think, twice, maybe once or twice in those 5 months. But he didn't lose no damn weight. And should I put them together on the soft intro? I don't know what it is, man, but the last 3 seasons, it's this thing where I just seem to know when there's rain coming, man. And like, I put the male and the female together, and like within a day or two, it'll start raining. Or within like 12 hours, it'll start raining.
Pat came back.
And good. I pause right there.
I'm back.
Go ahead.
You back?
I guess we all got disconnected, and then I've got people here hollering at me outside of the show. I was like, I'm kind of trying to do like a podcast right now.
The robots got your ass.
Anyways.
Oh, lights and shit. I guess that's a sealant or something.
Yeah, there's a restaurant that's like that's right next door that's owned by the same people. They got its lights up in the roof on the patio.
Right.
Anyway, so where are we at?
Oh shit.
You were talking about doing pairings in the summer because you had some girls that kind of squirrely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's what I base all of my stuff on is what the girls are looking like. Every once in a while, I'll introduce a male just to see if it will spur some behavior in the female. But most of the time, when I do a pairing, it's because the female is telling me that she's ready to be paired up.
How do you know that exactly? Like, what are the signs?
Yeah.
There's a
specifically
a lot of
your summer females.
It's always the same with all of them. Sorry, I was sending a couple of messages. There's a few different things that I look for. One of the first things that I'll notice is a change in their feeding response and their hunting behavior. I'll have girls that just they always have an aggressive response at night, right? But I'll have females that will suddenly start hunting during the day or just have a really ridiculously aggressive feeding response where they're like flying out of the enclosure. But especially the day hunting. Day hunting is a big thing. The cool seeking, they'll start perching in a different place than they normally like to perch, or they'll start hanging a little bit loose, or you'll start to see a little bit of swelling in them or whatever. Some of them will start.
Yeah, that's a crazy place for your face to freeze.
That's terrible. That looked like right before there wasn't a. You hit it with that wasn't there. You hit it with that. Hey Pat, I don't know, man. I can't talk to you how you look like right now, man. All right, there we go. Hey, somebody should have screenshotted that. Somebody should have screenshotted that, man. Oh no. Hey Patrick, you on? You get me?
Yeah, I just lost all of y'all for a second.
There you go.
Yeah.
You back
Can y'all
on.
hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
You had a porn face for a minute, man.
I did that on purpose.
But nah, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel honored to be able to be the first person to produce with some Patrick Home animals, man. With that pH. Ain't nobody did that yet. I'll be the first one to do that, so honored to say I did.
Yep.
His ass keep freezing. He should have did a porn face this time.
Now he's got the paranoia face.
Oh shit, it might be a shooter over there.
I think he's back.
Oh, is he?
Plus, you don't know, man. It's wild when I go in. I heard freeze frame though. Hey, you saw it, Randy?
I hear a baby.
Swear, man, it looked like he was about right in the middle of something. What up, GSJ? What's up, everybody just coming in? That's what I'm saying. Screenshot that, man. You saw the face? Look like he got caught in something. What's up, Becca?
Pat, can you hear us?
Pat, are you there, Pat?
Yeah.
We can't hear you, Pat. We just hear, just popcorn popping in the background.
What the hell?
I don't know.
He might be connected to the Wi-Fi in that building or something.
It might be.
I think he got his phone from the same spot that Jeff got his phone from, bro. Jeff Hostel. They got their phone from the same spot, bro. Y'all can't be bad and cheap ass phones, man. Spend extra bed, man. Get some insurance on that cheap shit.
Jeff bought his phone off of an Eskimo on a street corner in downtown Toronto.
I don't think you can call them Eskimos in 2023.
Can
They
you?
still do that. They
I
still
think you
do
gotta
that
call
snow
them
thing over there?
Inuits.
What is it?
You gotta call them Inuits.
That
Wait,
sounds that
Is
doesn't
is
sound right,
Eskimo offensive?
I think Eskimo
No, there's
is
no
offensive.
way.
Oh, hey
'Cause,
man, look, we don't mean no offense to our Eskimo brothers out there. Y'all brothers who be hopping on the back of the sleds with them Alaskan dogs in front. Shout out to y'all, man.
No,
that's not what an Eskimo brother is.
Oh,
what? That might be offensive. What you just said.
no, I didn't mean to offend nobody. Nothing.
He meant to
Justin,
say
Shout
brothers
out to
that
y'all.
are Eskimos.
The brothers that are Eskimos,
Yes,
or
yes.
if Eskimos is a derogatory term, I apologize.
You said
I'm gonna
Eskimers.
call y'all. I'm gonna call y'all the
Eskimers.
snow brothers, the brothers up north. You know what I'm saying?
Brothers
Yeah.
up north. Let's just say that brothers up north that wear the furry things.
The snow brothers up north. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all.
That's just Chicago dudes in the wintertime, bro.
Hey, what?
Y'all wear them
Fur?
furry ass hats. Y'all
Yeah,
wear furry ass hats.
That's Detroit, man.
No, that's Chicago, bro.
That's Detroit, man.
Y'all be wearing colorful ass furs with the hat to match. Damn it.
All
right, so
let me get back on track. Let me see where I was at. I was all right, so I was the rain shit. Yeah, I just seen this shit. I guess feeling rain coming, man. 2 out of the last 3 years I got eggs. Everybody knows I fucked up my eggs last year. But I just always seem to know when rain coming, whether it's I'll stop hearing this mail for a second and it stop raining, and then like put them together and it rain that night or it rain next morning and some shit. It just, I don't know. I don't got a barometric chamber.
Where is rain?
I don't have a barometric chamber or nothing. I just, so shit, let's get to it, man. The soft intro. I put them together like early October. Nothing really happened. Shit, the female was 6, so I guess got kind of attributed to shit, the male probably had jitters, whatever. Uh, Took him out. A couple weeks later, put him back in, and shit, it started rocking and rolling. He locked, he locked a couple of times. It was off and on. He started to eat, which was cool. You know what I'm saying? The crazy thing is, the whole time he was here in quarantine, he didn't eat. I was never worried because he never lost weight. He had good weight. He was eating. He was sharing perfectly. He was jumping urate, so he was peeing. I was
What,
never worried about him.
what was he doing when you went to go feed him? Because I just experienced that with one that I got.
Um, During feeding, there was just no type of feeding response. There was no hunting. There was no tongue flickering. None of that. And he didn't want nothing.
Head
In
tucking.
fact, after fresh airs, yeah, he didn't want none of that. He didn't want none of that. And that's what gave me a little bit of trepidation going into breeding season because I'm like, I, I honestly was about to call it quits, and I was about to say fuck it, I just give him back to Mikey Marsh, and then he was like, you know what, let's just keep him. I'll let you keep him for another year, which I really appreciate Mikey Marsh for entrusting me with his mail. Because, in this green tree and python community, we encounter a lot of shit and a lot of backstabbing and a lot of lying. And
Backstabbers.
they let smile on your face. But we encounter a lot of bullshit. I'm sure all three of us encounter some bullshit, whether you buying from somebody and it's always some shit or whatever. You worked out a deal and it's at the end of that deal is always some shit going on. And I done heard about breeding loans going bad or people lying about them and then they take them too long. And so like in the words of Mike, he some random black dude. That was his words. But I told myself like, nah, I'm respectfully, humbly. I'm more than a random black dude in the Green Shepherd community. Because every step of the way, I was telling him which animals he should get and how to quarantine and how to nido test and how to vet people. And he got some good animals. He got what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that mattered. And shit. So back to the breeding situation. Put the male back in, and it was cool. He showed some interest. Sometimes, a lot of times he didn't. And again, that's what was kind of pulling me back. I was like, I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait, pull him back a season. And shit, and he just started. It was like one time he ate, he said, and he ate. And I was like, damn, look at that. That motherfucker eating. I was shocked because he only ate like 4 times. Maybe, no, he ate about 5 times since he was here. But the last 3 times he had huge meals. I like give males big meals. But it was spread out. And it was like the first time I separated him, he shed it and he ate it. And I was like, oh shit, cool. So I waited about 2 days, put him back up in there with the female. And he was just at it. And so I took a real iconic picture that I think it's gonna be cool to see. I'm gonna post it, but I'm more likely gonna like a painting and get it to Mikey Marsh. So that male, shit, he knocked out the park, man, and I actually was kind of stalling Mikey Marsh because it's just something about me, but I didn't want to return his mail in a lesser state than what I got it. That's just me. That's just how I feel about it. I wouldn't want nobody to do otherwise to me if I sent my mail out on a loan and whatever. So I know he was anxious to breed it soon again. So I was like, fuck it. This whole time I'm gonna stall Mikey Marsh out and I'm gonna get some nice sizable males in his meal. Males in his meal. Meals in his mail. So when I return his mail, it'll be, cool. Right back to where it was. And I was able to do that. What the fuck they saying, man?
Fucking Travis.
I agree. It does. I agree.
I could jump up and start singing YMCA if you want me to.
Hey, no, we don't want to hear you. We want to hear
look,
the people in the comments.
You did do the YMCA skit, so. So shit, man. I'll be honest with y'all. I said that everything went according to plan, man. With the breeding wise, nothing went off schedule. Everything was the female. It was like when she ovulated, I took the male out, and then she laid within like 22 days, I think, of ovulating, something like that. She did a pre-lay shed. Everything went perfectly fine. Eggs wise.
How many days? How many days after ovulation did she lay?
Like 22, maybe 23 days, something like that.
No, how many did she lay eggs after ovulation?
It was about 3 weeks. It was about 3 weeks.
Okay.
22 days, 23 days, something like that. If I'm not mistaken. I had to check my notes. I'm drunk in the motherfucker, though, so.
What'd you say?
I'm drunk in the motherfucker right now.
Shoot a nigga dead in his face right now.
I was gonna say 21 days. That's fast.
Yo, where did he go?
Hey, what's
He disappeared
up,
for a second. His camera's drunk too.
YouTube tripping.
That's you, Keto.
How's that me?
Keto, that was just you, bro.
All right, y'all hear me good then?
This motherfucker's confused.
I don't know what the fuck went on. My camera, he said my camera drunk too. I had to check my notes, man. I'm drunk as a motherfucker, so yeah.
You're allowed to be, bro. You're allowed to be. I'd be in way worse shape than you right now. I can tell you that.
So she ended up laying 16 eggs. One of them had like a window on it. All of them had strong veins though. So shit, everything went fine. Far as that, how some of my incubator was. Shout out to Travis on this one. He helped me get my incubator dialed in. I had 2 rows of water bottles about across the bottom of my sea serpents. There was 2 water pans in there. It was one on top of the water bottles and one in front of the incubator. And I had the water on top of the perlite. I used the same exact boxes I had last season. And I had, from the beginning, it was a ventilated hose. It was one hole on each opposite side. I'm about to hop back in and get the robots again.
The robots?
Hey, the robots fucking with you. They fucking you up tonight.
I'm going to try this one more time.
Them people from Terminator, they on your ass.
Pat, every time you tap in, I'm expecting your head to be covered in blood, like you had like fluorescent light bulbs busted over your face or something like that.
Well, I've had my head covered in blood at shows before.
I believe it. I believe it.
Hey, where are the glow sticks, man?
I'm not at a rave. I'm at a death metal show.
You gotta take a selfie mosh pit diving.
Yeah. I'm too old for that shit.
You do yoga though.
Yeah, exactly. I do yoga. I don't mosh anymore. And look, I'm just saying too, like most of the motherfuckers in the mosh pit, they can't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're kind of. I don't care how old you are, Pat. I would definitely pick you to be on my team in a street fight. Honestly, I wouldn't want to fight you.
I would too, man. Because short people mean.
Yeah, I mean Oso's a bitch. I would beat Oso's ass. He's all looks, no show.
God damn.
I really believe you shouldn't say that out loud again.
I'm gonna whoop Oso's ass when I see him.
Wow.
Baby back bitch.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't think
I
that's a
mean,
good thing to say.
look,
I don't think
I
that's a
don't
good
either.
thing to say.
I don't
especially since he lives in that part of the country. I mean,
He's close.
I'm-
He's very close.
I mean,
yes.
I'm way down here in Texas. You could fucking run your mouth all you want. I ain't coming up there. It's fucking cold up there.
That
Oh,
might
and
be
I
a
sent
good
him.
idea.
I sent him my fucking address. He sent me stickers one time. God.
You're fucked, dude.
He gonna catch you just right
Shout out to
before
you,
you about to
Earl,
get the
everybody.
lotion bottle, Chuck.
I'll
beat
bash
your
his,
ass.
I'll bash his shins in with bricks.
No, you're not. You know you're gonna have a handful of lotion. Your pants gonna be
Shout out
around
to
your
you,
ankles.
Jason.
Also
Jason,
gonna
that's
proceed
great.
to beat your ass.
Yeah.
You better leave Oso alone, man.
Yeah.
Also
that dude's
looks like he
strong as
bites,
fuck.
bro. Also look like he
Yeah,
bites.
man.
Yeah,
I
Oso
mean-
looks like he eats chain link fence for breakfast.
He does.
A bowl of
For real.
barbed wire in the morning.
Also on the Bronx show, he smacked motherfuckers in the head with Snapple bottles all day.
And Timberlands.
I mean, that dude spends his whole life in a hard hat in the gym, on a subway, or in the snake room.
And Timberlands.
And Timberlands.
Timberlands and sweatpants.
Bro, his whole attire is weighted down. You don't see that man running around in some Air Maxes, bro. You can't catch him.
Hey, but now that Pat, man, I'm glad I was able to probably be the first one to produce one of your animals, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's good stuff, dude. It's good stuff. It's really fun. It's really rewarding to breed animals yourself that you produced, but also to see other people do it is just, it's just fucking amazing. It's amazing. I love that shit.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
So, and there's going to be a lot of that coming up, even, by the end of this year and early next year, even some of the females from those clutches will start to be ready to go,
Yep. I'm already plotting. I'm already
Yeah.
plotting.
Me too. Me too.
I'm already
I can't
plotting
wait
with some of
till
these girls.
I can't wait till El Toro is of age.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Pat, I wanted to talk to you about that Manacor Saran clutch. I was eyeing one or two of them up. Just saying. Just putting that out there.
Here's the thing about these first two clutches that I hatched out. I will probably let go of a grand total of one out of those 16 animals, because the first clutch, the Manacor Biak clutch, that Biak that used to belong to Justin Wilbanks, she belongs to Kyle James. So that's a joint pairing. So we're splitting that clutch, and there's 8 babies. There's 6 reds and 2 yellows. So we're both keeping the 3 reds and a yellow. But Mike Schmider gave me that Manaquari male, and so I'm gonna give him one of my reds out of that clutch for giving me that male.
Okay.
And then so that's only gonna leave me with 2 reds and a yellow out of the Manacor Biak. So I'm not selling any of those motherfuckers.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I'm hoping for, like, the whole goal with that pairing was to produce pastel tricolors with a lot of blue.
That's my friend Patrick. Say hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
Hi.
So my daddy is Spain.
Congratulations, Uncle Kino.
Congratulations, Uncle Kino.
Oh, thank you, Macy. I appreciate you.
Can you do rock on symbol?
I appreciate you.
Go ahead. Do rock on.
All right, come on, hit me with it. Give me one. Come on. Give me one, Macy.
Yeah, in unison.
All right, give me a kiss.
Yeah.
Have a good night, sweetie pie. Okay.
Bye,
What you said
Macy.
about the second clutch though?
So the second clutch, I had kind of a shitty hatch rate on those, which was lame. We
Yeah,
like to try to,
I had some fucked up shit going on with, so we gonna get into that too.
yeah, it's kind of weird to, we try to like find the reasons and see what went wrong and all that.
Yeah.
But the Manacori Biot clutch, that I had 8 out of 9 of those, and the one that didn't hatch was a fucked up egg from the beginning. Like it was a tiny, tiny little egg that was the shell was half brown, and it was fucked up from the beginning, and it still went all the way to term. But this other clutch was only 4 days behind this one, so they were incubated. They're 4 days apart, incubated under the exact same conditions, and I only hatched 8 out of 16. So, and a bunch of them were kinked up and fucked up. So go figure. Who the fuck knows? Yeah, so that clutch, I've got 8. There's 4 reds and 4 yellows. I'm gonna let go of 1 yellow and maybe another one down the road. And then, but I honestly will probably wait until they're sexable to let go of a second yellow. And then the reds, I'll probably end up keeping 3 reds, and one of them I'm gonna have set aside, but it's probably going to be for a trade that I've been working on for a while. So we'll see if that goes down. I'm not really sure. But anyways, yeah, but I've got 2 more in there.
I already have your PayPal.
A lot of people have my PayPal. But yeah,
hey, that's a real subtle flex right there.
I got I mean, I know y'all know a little bit about it, but I'm not a stranger to taking money from folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, don't play. Chuck will be camped outside your house like you got new iPhones in there.
You know, Chuck, man.
like I got the new Harry Potter book.
Yeah. Patrick sent me a picture of that Manacori meal right up before I was taking a piss. I sent him the payment before I flushed. As soon as I saw pictures of that snake.
I don't really want to just have this vision of you just standing around with your wiener out, Chuck. So, nah, you didn't have to say that at all.
It's wild, man. Y'all New Jersey brothers wild.
Y'all just make decisions with your wieners out.
Yeah, we get weird up here.
I still have 2 more clutches in there. I've got a pure Biot clutch that's going to be due here in I don't know, 10 days or so.
Okay, we got to talk. We got to talk, Pat.
Yeah, we can talk for sure on that one. And
then what else?
The other one is going to be a mystery until they hatch.
This is the one I'm waiting on.
Yeah, it's from a Biot female, a really, really fucking cool Biot female. And they could just be pure Biots, but it's also possible that the sire is my Sauron Arthok male, which would make it the last clutch that he sired before he passed.
Them the ones I'm in on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Travis, you saw the female the other day. She's like dark forest green and real dirty and got a lot of blue on her and whatnot. So yeah, good pairing.
Travis stayed disappearing, man.
We just had an Amber Alert. Somebody just kidnapped a kid, I guess.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I get those on my phone all day long.
Hope they find a kid, man.
I do too, man.
Yeah, I should know when those eggs start hatching. Outcrosses will be obvious. There's also a potential for multiple paternity. Basically, what happened is, she bred him a whole bunch over a period of several weeks. They locked up a bunch of times, and then he kind of just stopped.
Huh? He fucked her to death.
No, it was a while after that. It was a while after that I lost it. But he,
hey, how old was he? Like 14, 15?
He would have been 15 this year. Yeah.
Yeah, he was 08, right?
What was it? What was the cause, Pat? Do you have it?
No, I have no idea, and I was in a bad position to get a necropsy. He was that
I
animal
remember he
was
said he was out
always.
of town. He said he was out
Yeah,
of town like
I was out
24
of
hours or
town
something.
when he died, and I had no way to ship him out the next day, and he had already been dead for I don't know a couple of days when I got home.
That
I
sucks.
was I I was not only was I out of town, the first night I was out of town, I was sleeping in Jason Stevens' spare bedroom, which is in his basement, right next to the snake room where that animal was produced.
Hey, how is Jason Stevens collection right now? Because
Oh,
I know he don't post much in his clothes because I know
no,
he went
he
through some
doesn't
shit.
really.
But how is his collection now?
He mostly has colubrids over there.
He
He's
still
got a
got a
couple of
couple
things.
green trees though.
There's a couple of things over there and a couple other
Yeah.
things that I'm not. It's not my place to
Okay.
talk about.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
but yeah, he and an amazing colubrid collection. Not mostly what was down there, but it's still a really cool snake room, and it was
What
really
about
awesome to be in there.
what about the high percentage artifact blood that he produced?
You're asking if he still has that stuff?
Yeah, yeah. If you
Uh,
at
he,
liberty to talk
he
about it.
hasn't. I'll put it this way, because it's not my place to say what he still has over there.
Hmm.
But as far as I know, all of the animals that he has had for the last few years have been animals that he produced with some percentage of that Arfox blood. That's all I'll say about that.
Okay.
But yeah, I have no idea why that animal passed. He was always 100% perfect, always perfect. And I'm really bummed that I wasn't in a position to send him off for a necropsy to see why. But it's a fucking chondro, and he was 15, and I'm just happy that I got a lot of babies, and I also, in addition to, hopefully, like I say, hopefully we'll see what happens with this last begot clutch. Maybe there'll be some of his kids in there too. So
Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna be on the lookout for.
yeah, and then there's a I'm not gonna jinx it. Y'all know I'm superstitious, but there's a couple more probably on the way too. So we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's superstitious though. I think the Chondro guy slapped me in the face last year. Patrick, I swear,
That's what it is, man.
I think they slapped the shit out of me last year. Motherfucker,
Yeah,
what did you do? Pow!
they'll do that. They will do that.
That shit don't matter
Anyways,
now though, because you got babies,
It
dog.
was like Travis when he put his feet back in Memphis soil.
yeah.
Man, shut your ass up, bro.
Just automatic, just.
I've never slapped a person of the female gender a day in my life. That is not something that people from Memphis do. We do choke people.
Y'all do.
We do choke people, but like I don't do that.
Somebody tell
And
me
just
what
because I got a wife beater on.
And I believe that too, because you said you have very vanilla
Listen,
sex.
Keto, you wear
Sometimes
white
they
beaters
ask
too, so
for
I
it.
don't want to hear that
Sometimes they
shit
want it a
either.
little rough.
Somebody in the comments tell me what the acronym for Memphis is.
I have no idea.
In the comments. What does MEMPHS stand
No,
for?
I don't do none of that. I don't do none of that. I'm 100% vanilla. I'm a guy who takes his time. I work from the feet up.
Dude,
Vanilla pimp. Vanilla pimp.
look,
Vanilla pimp.
no
Vanilla
joke.
extract pimp.
This dude just walked by that looks just like Oso. He had the spacers in his ears, the beard, the tattoos, and he's wearing Doc Martens with fucking cargo pants tucked into him. No joke, dude.
Was he skipping when he went by?
No, he was not
He got a
skipping.
ball gag in his mouth, though.
He just came out of this club and he had a metal shirt on.
You know what,
Speaking of
Chuck?
which,
Chuck, what if Oso is on the side of a building and comes down and scaffolded and karate kicks you straight in the mouth?
Bruh.
I mean, obviously, I'm probably going
That's
to hit
what I
the
want
ground.
to see.
I'm going to hit the ground.
I am going to
Chuck
go
gonna
back
bring out
into
the
the
cuffs
show
up his
now.
ass.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat, we appreciate you for coming through. Enjoy your show.
For sure, Pat.
I
Appreciate
just
you
wanted to
hopping on.
stop in and then say hi and show some support and congratulate Keno on his
Thank you, my
badass
dog.
fucking clutch. I mean,
Thank
it's
you, my
that
dog.
clutch is fucking amazing, dude. And there's that one in there it's perfection, man. It's crazy to see that phenotype show up down the line like that. I love that shit. The same thing happened with Michael. With Mike's recent clutch. There's one in there that looks like it's great grandparents or whatever. It's fucking crazy.
Mike who?
Michael Majora.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
yeah. There's
Yeah.
one that looks like it's out of the 05079 clutch. It's just crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. I agree with you on that one.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna take y'all in with me. Maybe I'll see some death metal before I hang up. But
Oh shit, we about to see somebody kill themselves. Yes.
yeah, I love you guys, and thanks for having me on. And
I'm just playing FCC.
I'm gonna go do this. Oh, you're not even on yet. Excuse me. I'm coming back.
Yeah. We in the Chondro Bar Room and we live from a death metal concert.
Hey, man. And what
Yeah,
what
they're,
more can you say about
they're still
community,
not,
man?
And
they're
we
still
live
not
from a
on yet,
death
so
metal
we got a few
concert.
more
Man.
minutes.
And we live from a death metal concert, man. That
Hey,
shit
man,
wild.
I love this community, man. I love it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It was awesome hanging out with you in person the other day, Travis. That party was badass, dude.
Hey, Pat, I appreciate meeting you, and I enjoyed it. And I'm gonna see you again because I'll be there for NARBC.
Yeah.
So I can't wait. Tell your lady that the grits were delicious. It made me feel like I was back home. I love them grits.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I definitely will. They're always a hit. Every time she makes those for any gathering, they're always a fucking hit.
Yeah, Keno, I know you're gonna say some bullshit about grits, but I don't care. I love grits.
I ain't gonna say nothing, man. You live your best life. Your best grist life.
Hey, man.
Hey,
Man,
Amber sent me a picture when my shit got disconnected. She sent me a picture on Messenger. It was a selfie of her
You saw
making
a
a
porn face?
No, she was making a face like this, and she was like,
yeah, that's exactly.
she's
You was
like,
making a porn face, bro.
She said your face got stuck looking like this.
You hit the porn face. Hey, shout out to Amber, man. He did the porn face, though.
Man.
Yeah, that shit was
We
funny as
appreciate
fuck,
it.
dude. That shit was
Somebody
funny as
should
fuck.
Yeah.
somebody should have screenshot that shit.
Somebody
Pat,
probably
I'm gonna talk to you.
I'll get blackmailed with that shit later.
Hey,
God, I would
to have
honestly
somebody try to blackmail you over, man.
I would honestly just love for anybody to try to blackmail me on anything. I'll be like Eminem in 8 Mile, where he's like, tell them something they don't already know about me or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey, man.
shit.
Hey, can you just say "fuck the free world" for us, real quick?
No, I can't. First of all, being a person who has spent 8 years of his life incarcerated, and that's what we call outside of incarceration is the free world. I'm not going to say fuck the free world. Right now, I'm out in the free world, and I'm living my best life. You know what I'm
You
saying?
appreciate your time out here on these streets, huh?
That's right.
He loved being able to go outside. He loved it.
They fucked up and cut me loose, bro.
Hey, so look,
Hey,
when are you gonna
we
get
glad
the
we
big
got you back though.
When you gonna get the big gauges in your ear?
Never. That's not my thing. I used to have a lot of piercings, man. I used to have all kinds of facial piercings, and I just I would I was like ADD with it. I would like pierce 2 things and then like keep them in for 2 weeks and then pierce something else.
Like Hellraiser. Like Hellraiser Pat. Okay.
Hey man, don't talk shit about Hellraiser. I was raised on Hellraiser movies.
I used to have
Yeah,
half-inch
it's
gauges in my
good
ears.
shit. Yeah, Amber has some small gauges.
Well, you,
My and both of my brothers have small gauges. I don't have any piercings anymore.
I think Travis got some small. He got gauges in his ears too.
Do you,
I don't got no
Trev?
goddamn gauges.
Me, I just got these. I just got these carrots. That's all. A couple.
I got both of my
I
ears
just got these
pierced,
carrots.
and then I just stopped putting earrings in them. After I got out of high school, I just didn't care no more.
I think I could still fit this thing. Yeah.
Well,
It's
You
still
can
Justin,
fit a
kind of.
hey,
lot of things inside.
you missed a
I
lot.
bet you can
Hey,
fit a lot of things
Oh, it
Chuck,
inside your
hurts.
these
There
little
you
little
go.
crease
tuck.
surgeries.
It kind of.
Chuck used to look like Oso.
Yeah. They still fit.
I don't know, man.
Uh,
Don't use
yeah, man. I hope your ear turn green and fall off, Chuck.
get my hands on one of those clowns. Hey, why is he posting the shrimp?
I don't know
Marlon
what he
Wild
mean
out here
by
with these
shirt.
streets.
A shrimp
Marlon's
means
a wild boy with his
a
emojis.
shrimp emoji. That means a wiener.
Marlon, you gotta put that thing away, man. Nobody trying to see that shit, man. Relax, man.
So Kino, how many of those babies you gonna let go of?
Well, I'm gonna fulfill my deal, my part of the deal with Mikey Marsh, and then I say this, you gonna get one for sure.
I like snakes.
You being an OG, you like snakes.
I
You
like
like
snakes.
snakes.
I don't know if
You
you
would get
guys do
one.
that or not.
We
I
work
don't know if
something
you
out.
guys
Look,
do
I have my people reach out to your people.
that. Word. Man, I wish this
I got you,
band
Pat.
would
Though.
come on. I
I
mean,
got you, Pat. Don't worry
like
about it.
I was just about to make fun of this band for being really old and that's why they're taking so long to go on. But the reality is that I'm the one that's really old and I would like to go home and take my old ass to bed. And I'm like, God damn, will this band hurry up so I can go home and go to bed?
Then you older than the band. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
You rushing the band.
Yeah,
Hey, but
I'm
no,
not older.
sometimes it be like that though. Sometimes you just don't want to. You're not there for all that
Yeah,
pregame and all that fuckery and all that hyping up the crowd. Look, give me my show so I get the fuck out of here. Avoid the traffic.
that's right.
For
This
real.
is a small club show, so there will not be any traffic. I'll slide right up out of this motherfucker.
Y'all going to the strip club after this? You and Amber?
No, Amber's at home, and
Okay.
I'm taking my ass home and going to sleep whenever this band is done.
Y'all gotta hit perfect 10 for me. Let me know how it is. Just for resources, just for research purposes.
We back in the day, it's been a long time ago, but a couple of the guys from Pantera, the brothers, the guitarist and the drummer, they owned a club
So you keep them.
here in Dallas, and that's where all the bands would go and hang out after the shows.
Right.
And it was like being in a music video or something. I mean, but like this huge strip club. It was a really nice joint, and there would just be all these rock stars there, man, just partying and shit. So yeah, 15, 20 years ago, the answer to that question would be yeah, fuck yeah, we're going to Clubhouse after the show. But Clubhouse is gone, and I'm old as fuck. So I got snake cages to clean in the morning.
You're gonna go home and eat some broccoli and drink warm milk.
I don't know. I'm gonna go home and fall face first into my bed, and I'm probably not eating anything until dinner tomorrow night. To be honest.
That's a long fast, man.
I mean, we're going to Texas Day Brazil, which is all you can eat meat tomorrow night. So we call it the meat coma.
Oh man, you get the meat sweats when you go to those places.
Yeah, stuff
I
in your
don't
face
because
meat.
I'm a fucking monster. I don't get meat sweat. That shit just goes straight into my muscles.
About 53 minutes. Bill's gonna be in a meat coma.
Yeah, But yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead.
y'all will.
You'll give her that.
You know y'all
Oh, you
will.
can eat endless shrimp.
That's right.
Not the all you can eat shrimp.
Oh shit!
I,
Oh
um,
shit!
I'm gonna give it to her with this mustache too.
I bet you will.
well, now
The
the band is
mustache, wow.
finally on. So now we're gonna go in and check out some death metal, and I will catch you guys later.
Good night,
Oh
Sir Pat.
yeah,
You will hear
time
from me
to
later on in the week.
meet Satan. Yeah, there you go. Into Satan's lair. Yeah.
Fuck
Time
these
to
guys, Pat.
hey.
I understand you.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds super
Fucking
awesome.
rock.
Yeah, that sounds very cool. All right, Patrick. I'll see your short ass later. Hell yeah, that's sick. All right, where the hell was we at, man? Where the hell was we at? All right, come on. Regroup. All right, boom. I really had no issues with the eggs. Hey, day 48 was interesting though, right? So on day 48,
Hold
I
on, you
woke up in
fast
the
forward to
morning.
you fast forward.
Right.
Incubation tap.
Oh, you're right. So I incubated at 87.5. 87.5 was the temp at the probe. 87.3. It was between 86.9 and 87.3. The temps fluctuated about 4 tenths of degrees throughout the whole thing.
Any mold
Around,
issues?
no, it was. I didn't deal with no mold issues at all. That's why I say with the eggs,
Okay.
from day one, what I did was it was 5 holes on each side of the egg box. What I did was I had 4 covered on this side and 4 covered on this side. It was one open on this on the far end and one open on the opposite far end.
At all times during incubation, from day one,
From day one.
you had
From day
so
one. And it
you
had
had
like a
air
cross flow.
exchange.
Yeah, I had air exchange and I had the humidified temp. So I had the water bottles at the bottom. I had 14 water bottles across the bottom. And I had 2 water pans in there. I had one on top of the water bottles toward the back of the false wall and one toward the front. It was like a step. It was like a layer. And like, I don't know, 6 inches down, something like that.
Okay, so that's why you had the open holes is because you did have water pans.
hmm So I basically did what I did. I started last season. Remember, I took the water pan out, Chuck.
Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
This season, I didn't take the water pan out. I had 2 of them. So I was able. I had to refill that water pan maybe about 3 times total during incubation. And but I had no. That was the crazy part about it. I had no mold whatsoever. Not one drop of mold ever. I was searching, looking like, oh damn, what the fuck? Every day I would check on them. Every 2 or 3 days, I will open the lid and wipe it off. And it pretty much went according to plan. And about day 42, I went from 87.5 to 86.5.
Oh wow. Okay, so full
Yeah,
degree drop on day 42, and I'm guessing
yeah.
that there was because you
And
had
I
the holes.
opened
There was no condensation issues. Also.
no, it was condensation.
Okay.
Around day 40, I started getting more. So throughout the whole incubation, about every 2 or 3 days, I will open the lid off, wipe it off. The last about day 40, they start. So day 40, I open one more hole on each side, the opposite side, same thing. So it'll be 2 on opposite sides. So the whole time it was like a crosswind of airflow exchange. That was day 40. Day 42, that's when I dropped it a 4 degree. And then I opened it another hole
Mm-hmm.
because what I saw was around day 40, I started seeing. I had to. It went from about every 3 to 4 days when I had to open up the lid and open up to like every 2 days, and it was big, huge ass droplets,
And
moisture building.
how many eggs were in the box at that time?
It was
16?
16 eggs. Yeah,
Okay,
it
so
was 16
that's
eggs.
a lot of eggs in that little box. So that's probably
Yeah,
why, correct?
and they were spread out. And they were spread out. Was
I
that
be
why? Honestly,
I be
I don't
putting
know,
eggs in boxes too.
but they wasn't. Wow. But they all dead
What?
eggs. But they're all dead because you shooting blanks. You out here shooting blanks in the street. You shooting this
Hey
guy
man.
right here.
Okay, so you're at day 42. You're starting to get some denting, I'd imagine. You're starting to see them dent a little bit.
Yeah, I started getting dense probably like day 38 around there,
Okay.
around day 38. And that was like it was crazy because last year I started getting dense like day 14. I was like, what the fuck is this? And so this year, around day 38, I started getting dense. I started getting more. Day 40, I started getting more water on the top. Big, stupid ass water beads. Huge water beads. Huge water beads.
You got another guest who want to talk to you.
Oh shit! It's another guest popping on.
It's Mr. Scolded
Oh,
Sack.
the Chief Scolded Sack himself.
I thought you were going to call him Tootie Tuck.
Oh, hey
Nah.
look, Justin Velez. You wanted to see it. You just saw him pull his hat off. Now look. Now let me pull my hat off. You see that? Black don't crack, baby. Black don't crack. Black do not crack. I do not. Oh, goddamn. You got to
Cousin
stop
Tuck,
doing that,
man,
Tuck.
I appreciate you for coming through, bro.
Black
No,
do
thank
not
you
crack.
guys.
Black don't crack. You know what I'm saying?
Takino,
Just let you
bro.
know.
I know
Black
you
don't
got your
crack, baby.
hairline. You're gonna be LeBron
Black.
next year, though, bro. I'm telling you. Second baby always ruins the hairline. Always does.
He just
You,
second baby take the hairline away.
you'll lose all that hair in the next 2 months, Kino. Trust
I
me.
don't got no daughters, man, so it's safe.
No,
It's
but
safe.
you got baby green tree pythons. Give it 8 weeks.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
True.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
about to start.
That's true.
Yeah,
Travis
wait till
already
you
Take a
know.
wait
picture
till feeding
now and then
trials
take
start,
a
bro.
picture. Take a picture
Y'all
now
got
and
a
then take a
point
picture
though.
in July.
I don't got no gray though. At least I don't got no gray. See, I'm good. I'm great.
You're going to get all that.
I got hella gray.
I mean, you old.
Man, my hair got grayer after I had babies, bro. You just look at the motherfuckers and be like, God damn it,
Hey, you two off
motherfuckers.
that
Baby
yak.
kids or
You
baby
off
snakes?
that
you
yak.
know what it is.
Yeah, shout out to
It's
Tuck though,
weird.
man. Tuck, thanks for
I had
hopping
to
on,
pull out the
man.
special I had to
Bro,
pull out
no.
a special
This is all
bottle
about
for
you,
you
dude,
tonight.
and this is your special moment. This is but I have some information that you couldn't fill in. So your
Tuck, are you
your
talking into
female
a solo
ovulated
cup?
on the 7th. Am I? Can you hear me?
Tuck, are you talking
know.
through your phone?
No,
I
bro,
had to
I'm
look
talking
him
through my
up.
headphone.
It sounds hella weird.
Can
Hey,
you hear me?
Yeah,
hey,
dude.
we got the boy in here. We got Brian Latimer.
Hey, shout out to Brian Latimer.
Where's
You
he
know
at?
what I'm
What's
saying?
Oh,
up?
shout out to Brian.
What's cracking, Brian Latimer? Hey, why Tuck getting his headphones fixed, man? Shout out to Chris, our sponsor. You know what I'm saying? On these purchases, man. Shout out to where my charger I purchased at, man. I can't find my charger I purchased, but we got the red and
Wow.
black flip flops. Shout out to the best purchase dog in the game, man. Holla at
You
him
have
for
one
them
of those
purchases, man. Them
Neos.
3D purchases.
I think they've waited long enough. Do you have one of them Neos sitting on a perch? You
I
might
don't
want
got
to
him
show
on the
off?
perch right now. No, I got him. I want to get. I haven't done anything. I haven't hoarded them out. Took a bunch of pictures. None of that. I want to get these. Right now, I'm focused on establishment.
When
That's
did they
all.
hatch?
Mother's Day.
What was it? Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This day.
So you got shit.
So
okay.
actually no. So
Hey, what up, Chad?
no. I actually I gotta talk about that. So day 48 was 2 days before Mother's Day, and I checked on the.
Here's a
I think it
Chad.
was Friday. It was Friday. So I checked on one of the eggs, and I looked in there. and the head was poking out.
On day 48.
So I scratched my head. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? So I hit up Pat, and Pat's like, shit. It might just be an early one, and I think the animal came out and was dead with shit within the next day. And then we look back at the pictures, and probably post it on my story or something. The animal came out with his umbilical cord wrapped around his body,
Fuck.
completely wrapped around his body.
Did it die
So
halfway out of the egg or the whole way?
no, it came out in purse because I had Chris purchase one of Chris purchase in the box.
Fuck.
It came out in purse. It came out in purse. Shit. I wasn't gonna leave it in there. The clutch. Leave them in there so we can get a nice clutch picture all in one box and shit. And, I came home the next day, the motherfucker was dead. And then yeah, we looked back at the picture. He was like, yeah, the umbilical cord. He was like, Patrick's like, yeah, that's why that motherfucker came out early because it wasn't getting enough nutrients. So it was like, fuck this. Let me get up out of here. And yeah, shit, that motherfucker died. So out of 16, it was down to 15. So then with the 15, four, we hit day 53. The first one that I mentioned earlier that was had a window on it. That was probably one of the first ones that went bad after day 48. And when the first one came out, the box started smelling funky. I was like, what the fuck is going on in here? So I went and smelling around like a damn hound dog shit. And that one smelled real bad. And it was like day 50, not day 50. So it was like day 50. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna cut it. And I opened it. It was kinked up real bad. It was basically the got down to 15, and the four of those babies were basically full term dead babies. They were dead in the egg. None of them had scratches on the eggs, so I don't think it was a situation where they were where it was too hot and they were fighting to get out. Some of them had it was like shit, like 90% of the yolk had been absolved. So what do I think happened during incubation? I don't know. Uh, do I think got something to do with some inbreeding shit? Because both sides trace back to the artifact, possibly. But man, honestly, I just chalk it up to chondros being chondros.
Yeah, I
So
wouldn't try to make sense of that shit. You drive yourself fucking nuts.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
nature,
You
bro.
know
They
the
just
thing
weren't.
with
They just
eggs
weren't meant
is
to be here.
like the sarong eggs. Like I had I had different forms of fucked up eggs. Like I wouldn't think about it too hard, bro.
Yeah, you question that shit, but fucking shit. At the end of the day, shit, those four was fully in the. It was crazy because it was like all different variants of orange and red and maroon. It was every baby was red. None of the babies was yellow. I think that proved um, Rainwater's red dominance because she was all red animals bred in her background. I know the Patrick animal was a red animal bred to the yellow sarong. But I think all the reds proved her dominance. Now, Patrick would say the only way to do that is to breed her to a yellow animal, but I'm probably never going to do that shit. Unless I take a trip down to San Antonio. But yeah, all the babies was red. All the babies was like orange or red or different colors, and they was like all heavily kinked and shit. So 11 hatched. Um, day 48, that one came out. It died day 49. Day 50, Mother's Day hatch. I had two pop out at the same time. Now, day 48, dog. I mean, day 49, when that first one died, I ain't gonna lie, my heart sank. And I was like, fuck it. Here we go again. All these motherfuckers gonna die. And none of them gonna hatch out. This is what it is. I fucked up again. And Rock came home the next day and I saw 2 heads out. And I was like, oh, shit, these motherfuckers out. So, 2 babies came out. And my plan was to leave them all in there, let them all hatch out, and do the little family picture like everybody does and shit. But when the 3rd baby came out, it started drinking one of the yolk of the other eggs.
It started drinking the yolk.
Right, it was the yolk. It popped out, and the egg right next to it. One of the babies had popped his head. So what I did was I cut a small V. You know what I'm saying? Like Travis said, what he did with his babies. I cut a small V, and that motherfucker put his head on it. And he started, and I'm just watching his neck just go. I was
What
like,
the fuck?
I was like, this nasty.
Hey man, it's just like they in the house. They in the house of Rockhead, Keno Greedy. They see him. They was just like, we about to be greedy like this motherfucker.
I was
right
like,
here.
this nasty motherfucker. I can't see this shit. So then after that I was
That's
like,
what
fuck, I'm
happened
gonna
with you
separate
motherfuckers that be eating ass, man. That's the type of snakes y'all breed. Little nasty motherfuckers.
Yo, who has crickets in the background? Tuck, is that your fucking audio again?
Yeah, bro, it's my damn chameleon.
Yeah, he got a chameleon.
I like him. He's awesome.
What's your chameleon doing? They make noises?
Eating.
Nah, no, bro, they eat crickets like every 2 or 3 days.
Oh, I was gonna
There's always
say,
like 2 or 3 that show up at like the top of the cage, and then he'll just nab them in the morning. But yeah, no, it's therapeutic, bro. It's like I'm sitting in a meadow and just enjoying, when you're just sitting in a grass field.
Somebody with a bald head would say some shit like that.
No, it was.
I should hear that. I know Tuck used to beat off outside a lot when he was younger.
Oh, you're so dumb.
Used to beat off in a meadow? What the fuck in Portland?
No, bro. I mean, it's not gonna be long before that shit's legal in Oregon. It's insane what they pass here. But, dude, Keno, to fill you in a little bit,
beat off in the meadows.
February 7th, and she laid March 23rd. That's not 2 weeks.
Yeah,
3 weeks.
Whatever it was. 3 weeks.
Bro, that's almost a month and a half.
Hairlines.
I said 20. Wait, hold on. I didn't say 2 weeks. I said 21 to 22 days.
No, that's 3 weeks.
He said, bro,
I said 2 weeks.
You said 3 weeks. I didn't want to fuck with you.
Wait, hold on.
You're like, from ovulation to lay, you said 3 weeks, but that's not. I'm like, ovulation to lay. I'm like, that don't make no.
I had to
like
correct
40-something days.
You don't have to eat ass, Chad. You don't gotta eat ass.
I meant prelay.
Farce.
Yeah. I got it. So I didn't want to call you up, but I'm like, am I?
Look, I told you, motherfuckers, I was
beers.
drunk, bro. I told you in the pre-show I was drunk, motherfucker, man, and I was hot. So look, you kissed my black ass, Chuck.
Like, nah, I was like, that ain't right, is it?
Nah, you know, do the math, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying. I didn't know y'all was gonna ask me how many days and shit. But yeah, I gotta correct that. It was 16 eggs. It was 5 dead. 5 dead in the eggs. So 11 hatched. 11 hatched.
Fucking Chad.
When the 3 hatched and that motherfucker came out on some cannibal shit, he started sucking up the egg yolk. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna separate this motherfucker. I'm taking this motherfucker out because he's sucking the nutrients from the other baby, and
he was drinking the amniotic fluid, right?
Right, he was just sitting there. The other baby was just sitting there with his head up and shit, and he's sitting up there sucking on his motherfucking yolk, like, just drinking and shit.
Can you
like,
do that motion again? How was he sucking the yolk?
No, you
don't do that. Don't do that.
Somebody with a mustache. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have ever did that. I shouldn't have ever did that.
I'm gonna go back an hour and 24 minutes.
That's wild.
Ah, shit.
I gotta smoke
Spending
that.
too much time in Memphis.
That's wild.
Man,
Too
shut
much
your
weed.
ass up.
So 11 babies hatched and shit.
Oh shit! I'm crying.
One of them
Can
came
I
out.
ask you a question real quick? Can I
What?
ask Tuck a question real quick? Tuck, why you got
Oh,
a
no.
hat on and a hat behind you, bro? Like, are you that worried about
Bro.
people seeing your head?
No, dude. So that's my beanie.
Hey, you do got a
that
backup.
says-
You do got a backup hat right there. Why you got a backup beanie?
You got a
I do.
backup hat so nobody see your hairline.
No,
Bald motherfucker. Bald ass
so
bastard.
it's actually it's interesting. So that's my Purple Rain Reptiles beanie I made.
Hey, take your
And-
hat off again.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna distract from the show. But yeah, so I washed it because,
What
like,
a
you know, it's
sexy
brand new and it
flex.
smelled like brand new,
What's up,
and it
sexy
shrunk.
flex?
Do
So
me a
now I
favor.
can't
Take
really
your hat
wear
off
it.
again. Take your hat off again. Take it.
It's only because it's your show, bro. See,
You leave that man alone.
Put your head down for me.
He said I still got time.
Bro,
Yo,
That
don't
when
be
he
a
said-
sideshow for us, Tuck.
It's only because
Oh,
it's your show,
shit.
bro. You know, I'll leave the hat off for you.
Bro,
How you
Travis was so sincere. He was like, "You ain't got a complete cul-de-sac."
No, I mean, like, you can tell where, you know, the cul-de-sac part is, and then you get to the skull-de-sac part, you know, where there's still hair. So,
Yo, do you got a blueprint of your scalp, bro? Like you about to like you
no,
just
dude,
about to
see,
get
yeah,
the
you
land
got, like,
surveyed or some shit?
1.2 acres right here. You can put, like, a nice condo. You know, back here, you can even pop, like, a little trailer park. You still got some distance. You know, the ones, they always got a pond in it. That can be, like, a little back. Yeah, no, bro, I got it all set up. I'll send you the blueprints. It's worth the investment.
Yeah, man. When you build a trailer park, use Chuck's mustache to
That is
sketch it
wow.
in.
No, man, Chuck's
That
got to
is
be the
wild.
sheriff of the town because, you know, he's
That's
like
right.
the super troopers. Look at that.
Goes all the way
honest
down
question.
too.
Honest question, you know, brother. Why don't you just shave all that off and just rock the beard, dog? Rock all this.
I mean, I do shave it down, but I don't know. I'm just too scared to be completely bald. So I shave it to like 1/8 of an inch where I like.
But you wear hats though. So
I
What are you
I
afraid
either wear
of?
beanies during the winter time or I wear ball caps during the summertime. I'm
Do you
always wearing a
still
hat. I need
keep
to
some
start
hair
letting
on
it
the
tan
top
though.
of it?
or
Do you
just
still
let
keep
it
some
go.
hair on the top of it so birds don't think it's like a bird fountain or some shit?
Just let it go.
It just
Tuck.
land on your scalp.
Let it go.
I can't do it, man. I'm just like I know it's coming. Like I
You gotta
accept
let
that
it
it's
go,
already
bro.
coming, but I gotta enjoy a little bit while I can. My brothers are
So
all
you gonna
bald
wait?
and they're
You
early
gonna wait till
30s, so I'm already
your
know.
son? You
I
gonna wait
love
till
you.
winter start
I
cracking jokes
love you,
about your
Chuck.
hair?
I don't think there's any much more enjoying that. You gotta let it
No,
go,
there's
man.
not. That's why I just wear the hat. So then you can
You
just
gonna
still
wait?
you
So
still
you
see
gonna
a
wait till
little bit of
winter?
hair underneath the hat, so it still makes me feel young.
You gonna wait till
Instead
winter
I look
start
like a
growing up
50-year-old.
and making jokes about your hair? That's when you gonna cut it. When
I
your
mean,
little boy
listen,
start cracking jokes on
Probably.
you.
I'm not
Once
far behind you, Chuck. I'm thinning a little bit, bro.
No, Bobber, you still got a hairline. Mine's it's kind of like
You're not
gone.
thinning a little bit.
Chuck,
Not a
that's
little
barber
bit.
spray. Chuck, that's barber spray. He got Rogaine on.
He takes a Sharpie and just
I
draws
can
a little
tell.
line. So
I can tell with a brother with a fake
Yo.
line when I see one.
no, someday I'm gonna cut it all the way down. I need to stop wearing hats so my head can at least tan a little bit, so it's not, like a second sun. Don't take any pictures
That
nearby,
shit
man.
Chuck
It's like
got on the
extra
top of his
flash.
head is just Chuck just sprayed on some of that black Flex Seal. That's not even real hair on the top of Chuck's head.
Waterproof, man. Just like boom. It's that.
Waterproof.
It's like a temporary tattoo.
I don't know, man. Flex Seal, stuff's legit. You can put that on airboats. Take care of everything. I've seen those commercials. I haven't tested it out, but I've seen them. But so now, are all your babies still together? Do you separate them? Continue what you were talking about.
So
I want to hear. Where's the cannibal one? Is he perched up by himself?
Number 3. Yeah, he's doing well. I separated him once. Once he started soaking on the other yolk, I was like, "Fuck that shit." I'm just gonna separate them as they come out.
So you put okay as they come out. You didn't put all the eggs in the baby rack.
Nah. As they came out completely on their own, then I separate them as because they from the first one totally came out on Mother's Day, and the last one came out probably like 5 or 6 days after Mother's Day. He was just sitting there with his head out, and he was just sitting there. I gotta tell you about him too. So
did you use a perch in the egg box? Did you put a perch in there for them to come out on? Okay.
Yep. I put a Charizard perch in there, and it had a water bowl in there, and then also had a sphagnum moss that was damp. I used one of the water bowls that was in there the whole time. Just drenched that shit in water, and I just put that along the edges where the holes were. Also, by day 50, all holes are open. All holes are open. I got after the first one came out, I brought all the eggs basically to the middle a little bit, and it's also at 86 this day. At 86, a day 50 a day at 86. So I drop them down another half a degree to 86. Bring all the eggs in a little bit. So basically surround them with sphagnum moss, just drenched in water the same temp as the incubator. And then I had 5 dead in the egg due to whatever. One of the 11 remaining is kinked up. That was actually the first one that came out fully. It's real nice, but it's kinked up. So yeah, that'll be.
Did you just bite the bullet and throw them in the trash, or did you save them?
No, I ain't gonna throw him in the trash. I'm gonna give him a chance to eat. If he don't eat, then should he die?
No. But, the dead ones. The dead ones. I threw mine right in the trash. I said, "All right, you're." I didn't want to hold on to anything.
I didn't do that freezer shit, dog. I threw them right away. They didn't make it. Shit, casualty in the war, man. R.I.P. them, but
toss it.
Yeah, that's what I did. Some of them are real kinked up, but you can see it's like a fucking like W on their spine and shit. So with that, I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the incubation temps. Maybe it has something to do with it. What the fuck, y'all? Y'all got some doing some weird shit going on in the comments.
I don't know. It's probably something in the chat. I can't see it, but
it's Alan.
Yeah, it was one.
I said, bro, why? Here.
They say, all of you so bald. But we not. All of us not bald.
This is why I have 2 hats, Travis.
Because we all fucking kids.
First off, only 50% of us are bald, Alan.
Plan B right here.
He said plan B.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I can't joke too much on bald people. I'm going to go gray first, bro. Bro, I'm going to go hell.
Yeah, bro, but you're
I'm probably
going to
go bald too, but because I wear a lot
you're
of
going to
hats.
be like Gandalf.
I'm still,
you're just going to have
black,
crazy hair.
Hey, Alan, that black don't crack, though. You got a lot of hair because you're a ginger, and gingers are evil.
I ain't never seen a balding redhead man. And plus, man, Alan living a good life, man. He young. He ain't got no kids.
Ginger,
he can go to Bill's Spiegel house every day.
They're always hairy.
He's got 35 designer Chondros.
No, man, he's got an awesome collection. Seeing all the picture story updates man, he's got some sweet stuff coming.
He do.
Like next 3 or 4 years, he's going to be producing some pretty amazing stuff for sure.
He is an underboss. He's Luca Brasi.
For real.
He's Luca Brasi and Chondros.
So now, Kino, when are you going to start attempting to feed? Because it's been what about?
So so I had 11 babies. One of them kinked, so you could say 10. And shit, honestly, I had one die Sunday night. So this animal, it was one of the last 2 to come out the egg. That was number 10. That was number 9. And shit, it was just a weak percher. the last third of his body was super skinny. So I don't know. Maybe it had an issue sucking up his yolk or something.
What
But
day after you
Don't
cut
even
the
think.
slit did he come out?
Don't
You
even
said
think
like
about
4
it.
or 5 days.
You got 9 healthy babies.
that was number 9. So that was the 9th baby. I numbered them literally as they came
As
out.
they
So that was
came
the
out.
9th baby. So he probably came out like 2 or 3 days after the others.
Yeah, that's
It's
not a
cool to
super
see
long
them too,
time
and
for
they come
stuff to
out.
like calcify.
They got that little umbilicus attached to them and shit. But he
Yep.
didn't take up a lot of his yolk. So
Oh, that's definitely going to be a huge thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
whatever.
Especially the neos that don't absorb their yolk. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely an uphill battle from the get go.
So it's 10 babies, 1 kinked. He'll forever be
So
here. So we'll call it 9. We'll
so
call it
9
9.
babies, 1 kink.
And
That's still
they're
awesome,
starting
dude.
to yeah, man. So I ain't mad
That's
about it.
9 more healthy babies than you had 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, for sure,
It's
man.
progress.
I'm super excited about it. It was hard to hold it from the Chondro Bar Room, but the superstitions in me and my urge to get that money off my back. I'll be more transparent with everything going forward. But also too, I never, if a guest comes on and they in a bag, as I call it, and they going and flowing, I'll never step on their toes and be like, yeah, y'all, I got this going on and so and so. I think the Chondro Bar Room has grew bigger than me to where it started off there, and now it's about the community. So man, if we getting good knowledge from people, we gonna keep that shit flowing.
Yeah.
So now, what were you
now the
saying? They're
focus,
starting to go in the
but
shed,
now,
or what's going on with
yeah.
them?
So everybody is he said because they all stay where they're at.
Exactly.
This coming from somebody who wear their dreads on the L angle, whatever. So they all the babies are starting to go into shed now. Changing their waters every day. They all set up. They all set up real nice and cool and all that shit. They all starting to go gray.
Are you spraying them, or are you spilling water to
Yeah,
keep humidity? What are you doing?
both. I'm spraying them a couple times a day. I'll spill the
Good
water
night,
out too.
Earls.
But I definitely spray them with warm water at least twice a day. When I first wake up in the morning, then before I go to sleep at night, so I'll spray them again. So my focus now is getting the babies established. I got 10 babies, 9 healthy ones, fully healthy ones. So I want to get these established. And that's my goal right now.
I'll offer this to you because I've sent it out to at least a couple breeders only because I have access to it. Do you want me to send you chick down, or do you have it?
Hey, you can send me chick down. That's cool, Chuck. Send me some chick down.
I buy chicks like one at a time. Like literally, I could get chicks by like for $3
Send me
rather
some chick
than.
down. Send me some chick down. I'll pay you for them. I'll do that.
Dude, get the fuck out of here! It literally it
Crown
costs
Royal
whatever an
bags.
envelope costs.
Crown Royal bags. Straight up.
I just ordered chicks from Rodent Pro.
I gotta shake the tongue like this.
Yeah,
huh?
but that sucks
right,
because
man.
so you got the $30 flat rate shipping, right? And then if you can't get chicks locally, you end up getting chicks from Rodent Pro. You're spending like say $25 on chicks and $30 on shipping, and then you're still plucking them. You're spending like $55 on fucking chick down. When my local pet store, I buy them one at a time for like $2, and then I just pluck them and send them in an envelope, and it costs me like $4 to send 2 chicks worth of down to a friend. I just have I have the luxury being where I'm at in my area. I have the access to them.
Yeah,
and
you can do that. Yeah,
I just took the time to order.
Keno has
food,
like 4. He has
baby
4
turkeys,
stores that sell
fuzzies,
chicks in
getting different
Chicago.
sizes with them.
I got a couple places like that do live poultry, but fuck it. I'm just gonna I just want to be when I come on here. I want to have chick down in my beard. Fuck it.
You will.
I used to coat them. You don't need that much.
I'll take all the chick down I can get. I'll pay you for it and all that shit.
Nah,
Bro,
it'll be
Hey,
less than
Jug
$5.
Hey, look, send
everywhere.
me 2 leaf tails and a Crown Royal bag from Canada. I cover shipping. I got you.
Keno, you shouldn't need any of that shit. Chick down would be good as long as
No,
they get
I want the Crown
the
Royal bag because I feel like if I get the Crown Royal bag, I'm gonna get the Jeff stamp of approval. The Canadian, I'm gonna get that Canadian stamp.
Strap it to your
That's
moose, Jeff,
because
and slap its ass. Send it south.
Keno still keep his condos in the Crown Royal bag.
I still keep my what?
What happened?
Trav, I popped off. Hey, Trav, I only go raw. You know what I'm saying? I only going raw. Hey, I don't know what a condom is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I bet you don't, man. That's why you're gonna have another kid, just like Chuck. Chuck gonna get
No,
told
I'm
he
not.
gotta make another kid.
No, I'm not. I'm not getting
No.
no vasectomy. My pullout
Fuck
game
no,
is
I'm
awesome,
not.
bro. I'm averaging 1 kid every 9 years, bro. So my pullout game is awesome.
Nope. I got 2 reasons why I don't want another one.
Well, Jill said
Hey,
it don't matter what the fuck you think.
Jill gonna rob him. Hey, so if y'all want, man, we can open up the questions, man. We fuck around
Jill
and
said
talk
she
about
gonna put a
his
syringe in your balls.
2 bald white men we got on.
Hey, what happened to you, Tuck?
I don't know, man.
Bye,
His
Tuck.
lining went away. His lining
I guess he had to go find another hat.
His lining had plans.
You hurt his feelings. his mad dealer was knocking on the
I
door.
definitely got some chicken stock too, bro. I got some chicken stock too, so I'm gonna pull out all the stops with these animals. But I will say this though, just going in there changing waters and doing wiping off the shit from the damn little coat hanger they on. A couple of them trying to bite me already, man. There's like 4 of them trying to strike me. And I like that fact that damn near all of the ones I got right now are flickering. When I go in there, they flickering. When I slide the tug back, they flickering. A couple of them are hunting. They'll be at the bottom of the tub and shit when I go in there and spray sometimes. So you throw them back on the perch. Sometimes shit, I say, fuck it, go ahead, whatever. And they'll be back on the perch, But, no, just shit, just let them get acclimated, That's my goal right now. I want to send out her the Chondros.
If you want to give yourself a little bit of like medication to be sane mentally, contact Ryan Young. Talk to him. He talked me off a ledge a couple times. He doesn't offer until they're 4 to 5 weeks old. 4 to 5 weeks, okay. He waits a long time. However, he does. If they don't they don't cut it, they dwindle and they don't make it. But talk to him. He has a lot of success waiting 4 weeks until he offers. He said 2 weeks after their shed. Okay. Did you see? They all have little fat bellies from the yolk. Isn't it crazy how friggin' thick they are? Like in their midsection, they're so
like
fat.
4 of them. There's like 4 of them that are like bigger than others.
Yeah.
And it's weird because and then one came out last. The last one that came out, number 11. So number 9 died Sunday night. Number 11 came out. He got a fucking glass eye. He look it's like he got like fluid behind the eye. So I'm thinking I'm hoping with his shed that fluid will come away. Again, man, I don't know what the fuck caused all this shit with the clutch. I got some theories, but fuck it. I'll leave that shit for the birds.
Bro,
but I know
you got 9 healthy babies. You got 9
yeah,
healthy
that's what
babies.
the goal is, man. Honestly, I want to try my best to keep the 10th healthy too, the kink one, because I think it'll be a nice ass pet. It'll be a real nice pet.
9's a lucky number, dude. That's how many I had that survived.
Some nice animals for my kids
number.
to grow up. I think that would be a nice animal for my kids to grow up with. So hopefully I can get that one established too with all the other ones. and shit. He just be my grow up. He'd be my little kinky motherfucker. You know.
So bro, I
But
want to follow up
okay.
Patrick's question. How many are you gonna let
go
go?
ahead. 0. We'll see, man.
I knew it.
We'll see.
Are you done this year? Or are you going to do another pairing?
This year, so I looked at the time frame of Narco's breeding. Narco she's recovered real nice, but I think I'm gonna hold off to spring because it's been 10 months since she laid. So it hasn't even been a whole calendar year yet. And just running that shit over with Travis too. I think it'd be better to wait. And this was part of me. I got so many Cyclops females, so I can have waves and shit. Even with her sitting out to spring, and even me retiring female one, I still got 2 females I can rock with this fall. So we'll see how this establishment goes. And I got a damn baby too. So that's kind of.
I hope it
baby
goes
thing.
easy for you, but I hope it goes easy for you.
I'm built for it.
I hope half of them are easy. I hope you got to earn the other ones. You got to go. You got to go through it though.
I hope you get a couple that are easy, but man, these motherfuckers. All you gotta keep on just tell yourself out loud.
I will say this though. This is my first time having babies of my own. But this ain't the first time having babies overall. The good thing about me is I didn't raise a few of my imports still alive from babies. So I went through some problem feeders and shit. And then damn near every animal I got here, I'll say with the exception of maybe 4, I got them from babies. That's probably what separated me from a lot of other people, trying to just stay in my own lane and shit. If you see Axiom, Glitch, if you see most of the animals I got here, like my bareback animals, you can see them from babies. I got them from Neos, my Unchanged Neos. So
did you get Jamaica as Neo too? You got her as Neo.
Damn, yeah. I got her. She was like 8 months.
Close to yearling.
Yeah, but I think John, he wanted to do the genetic testing on those animals too. So I think that took a long time to get back on that. But
what I did to keep myself sane, is I knew that every single feeding session would end in an animal eating because you can always assist feed where they can't spit it out. So like the goal of every single one I would say out loud to myself is if they just do something extra as far as biting or trying to wrap or flipping it, whatever, it was just you're teaching them to eat. And that's what I would just say to myself to keep myself sane because they drive you up a fucking wall, bro. They're and then they shed and then they forget fucking everything and you lose your mind and you just want to throw the rack. They're always going to eat. You could keep them alive forever assisting, but all you're doing is teaching them.
You know what?
I had a captive bred animal that I bought from someone that I went through that shit with for 6 months and that motherfucker died. That motherfucker died on me, man. He wanted to eat. He ate when he wanted to. He was captive bred animal, and he ate when he wanted to, and he was little as fuck. And the motherfucker came here, and then that motherfucker died, and he was just dead.
You bring out everything, bro. You're gonna cut rats' tails, pinky heads, whatever the fuck it takes to teach them. I mean, everyone has their own methods.
You know what I learned from the second clutch? Because what was it? Was it last night? Yeah, last night was the first time I hit a new high, and I got 15 of 19 to eat on their own. And I
There you
think
go.
that even like two of them, like they're just a little bit slower, man. Like you just gotta keep working them, and like they seem to figure it out a little bit later. You look at one, and then you look at another, and you're just like, I don't know how you're gonna catch up, but they all eventually do catch up. So
Mhm.
as long as you keep trying, and that's the thing that Pat said, you just keep trying. You just keep trying,
Have
and
you on
they'll
the
all
road
tell
game?
Yep.
Wait, who was you
Yeah.
talking to about the road game, Alan? Who was you talking to about the road game?
Probably
You
me.
talking
I
about
don't know.
Tuck? You gotta
I'm
be talking
probably
about Tuck.
yeah. It's
Tuck
probably
the
me.
bar this motherfucker on here.
Fucking Gucci bags, man. Number one, he's still not like if I don't fuck with him for 25 minutes, he won't eat. And he's eating pinkies. And he's over 6 months old. I've tried
Dude, it happens.
everything.
I've had him at 7 months do the regression, and then you kind
It's
of almost start
fucking
over.
crazy, dude.
Once they
Yeah.
get started again, though, then they seem to pick it up really fast. Once they regress, you get them to eat. Typically, the second meal, their response is a lot more aggressive. Typically, they take off again, and until they shed again, and then they'll do it backwards. I mean, I had one do it up until 8-9 months old still, and that's why I just never left. It just stayed here. I mean, it was staying anyways, and turned out to be one of my favorites of the whole batch. So, I mean, I'm glad that you stick to it. You just keep trying, and eventually they'll go.
Yeah.
And if they don't, they'll kick the bucket, and you did everything you possibly could to try. I mean, it's just
I had
all you
one
can do. It's part of the game with
I,
breeding animals.
I had one to eat yesterday that like hadn't eaten on its own, and it's just almost just like they just got to get to the point where they don't want to be fucking stupid. That's just it.
Yep.
They got to get to the point where they don't want to be dumb. And
Where it just
I
clicks.
think that they also get tired of being fucked with, man. I think they get tired of you like holding them and jamming some
Damn.
shit down their throat.
And they're just like, all
I
right,
think
man,
they
I'll
just
eat.
get
I'll
fucking
eat.
tired of it.
Don't pick me
It's
up.
just like,
I'll
yo,
eat.
like
Yeah.
stop touching me, bro. Like I'll just fucking eat it. Well,
Yeah,
It's
we
man.
gonna be
got
So
awesome,
about
dude.
5 minutes
I'm
left.
excited for you to
this
get to
definitely something
experience
that
this from day one. That's
yeah, man, this
that's
is
the
definitely
ultimate
something that
experience.
I've been thirsting for, man, and I keep myself. Trust me when I tell y'all I looked at them pictures every day. I did, you know what I'm saying, and that shit just made me stronger. So, and this is for y'all out there, my two hosts. I got two dope ass hosts, and what they did was, and shit. Now including Tuck, who in shit. Their first clutches, they knocked out the park. You know what I'm saying? And in Travis' case, his first two.
I know.
And shit, me, my first clutch, man, I fucked it up completely. So, with this green cheek python game, that should tell you, man, it's gonna be some great highs, and there's gonna be some low lows in this shit. But if you stick it out and you got a plan and you stick with your plan, that shit'll happen, man. You just gotta be patient.
It'll work.
It'll take a lot of patience.
You just got to be obsessed.
Straight up.
Congratulations, pal. Welcome to the club. You got your green jacket now.
I got my
No,
green
it's
jacket,
incredible,
man.
dude.
I got a
awesome.
gold jacket. You know what I'm saying? Playing Messi gold, that's the gold. Only is Louis, baby. Oh.
All right,
All
now,
right,
bro,
we got
so
about
don't lie.
we got about 5 minutes left. So like, we'll go
You want
around
to
the
open
horn.
up the questions
And
or some shit, or yeah.
So don't
yeah,
lie,
I
bro.
gotta
How many
piss real
times do you
quick.
check them every day? How many times? Don't even freaking lie. I know it ain't once or twice when you spray them. How many times you look at them? Not even open the tub, just to walk by and peek at them, just sitting in there through the tubs.
Oh, if I walk by and peek at them, probably like 40.
There you go.
40, 45. Hey, about 40,
Yup.
somewhere between 45 and 70 times a day.
Now, how
But
is that
walk
feeling
by,
whenever you do open up that tub and you spray them or dump the water and you start looking at them when they're sitting on the perch? How amazing is that feeling, dude? It is. It's an incredible feeling. You can't deny it.
It's fulfilling. When you see, I don't even honestly. It started before the tub thing. When you see when you holding the egg and you see the baby come out, and you be like,
Yeah.
Fuck you, Alan.
and you looking like, and you know what, this baby don't got a deformed jaw, or it don't got nothing weird going on.
It's a healthy
And
looking
then
baby, and you're like, yep.
and then within the next 24 hours, it comes out, and you like, I could take a breath now. That's when I think that's something that I'm always hold the pictures with the egg, with the face coming out the egg. Other people, I know Mikey Marsh, he liked the picture with the male and the female together because it's a great contrast between two snakes. But for me, it's gonna always be
No, they're
the
great
picture.
parents.
Oh yeah, they both some crazy dope ass parents, man. There was a reason why I hawked his ass down and told him to get that. That's the reason why I stayed the course and waited for rainwater. But the picture that's always gonna stay with me is when you see them two heads, when you see the heads poke out, dog. It's the head. It's cool when they perch stuff and that's all that because I've seen maybe because I've seen that with the imports, where I
Yeah.
had super baby imports and seen that. But to see the shit you make and then you have all these self-doubts and shit over the just course of 2 months, basically, and you see the heads pop out and be like, hey, motherfucker, I'm here. Hey, by the way, I'm here. That's gonna be something that's gonna
That's
stick with
awesome.
me, man, forever, man. And I don't think that's something that can be replicated. You can't replicate that feeling when it happened. I thought I was gonna be more emotional than I was. Honestly, I ain't shed no tears, but I was I was happy to the motherfucker.
You're fucking hype, bro. You fucking did it.
I was happy to the motherfucker, man, because it's a lot of personal shit personal weight that I put on myself, to produce. I take pride in being a master of the basics at keeping. I try to master the basics. That's all I try to do is master the basics. But when you delve into breeding, it's a whole different level, man. Of losing your female, and then it was some time where rainwater wasn't bouncing back how she was, but I'm kind of starting to realize these females really get fucked up when they lay eggs.
Yeah,
That shit takes a
they
lot
do.
out of them. And
They
I
do.
don't think people realize that until they go through the process with themselves and they realize that, damn, these females, they really get fucked up, man, doing that breeding thing. And it's
Yep.
the truest
All the
thing they said
resources it
was,
sucks for
man,
them.
the fastest way to kill a chondro is to breed that motherfucker because you see this female going through this terrible shit. She just look miserable. Her body's blown up and shit. And then she laid her eggs and she looked like she about to die. She like a fucking branch. And then it's the slow. And then the first time you feeding her, she don't want to eat. She don't know what it is. And then the second time she's striking all around and shit. And you start panicking because you're like, oh shit, this bitch gonna die. So just riding that wave, that shit like adrenaline rush. I ain't gonna lie.
All shaky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, that's like
it
adrenaline
was
rush,
crazy.
man.
How
I'm
many
super
times
excited
have
to
you?
get to
How
work on
many
these
times you look
cyclops,
at
man.
those babies and say out loud, "I made you." Like I did it.
I really, honestly, Chuck, I ain't really did that yet. I don't think I'll do that until they establish to the point where I'm going in there and I'm probably having to worry about my fingers getting chomped off. You know what I'm saying? They got
Yeah.
that boom.
You
They going
got not. It's
He
going to
feels
take
it,
a
Chuck. He
while.
definitely feels it, but I
They're
get what he
never
means
gonna
by
listen.
he's waiting
There's
for that moment of them
to tell
eating
the
and
truth.
going, yeah.
I haven't really been taking a lot of pictures of them or none right now. I just want to get them shedding and get them going.
Listen. Say this
You
shit
know what
out
I'm saying?
loud. You got 9 of
What's
them,
up?
right? 9 healthy. Say it out loud.
Yeah.
9 of them are gonna live. they're not gonna die because you can just assist feed them good prey
No,
items
10 gonna live.
until you teach. Well, 10 are gonna live.
No,
But
10 gonna live because I'm gonna
you're
get the
gonna
kinky one to live too. Kinky B.
You're gonna
Kinky B
assist.
he
You're gonna
gonna
assist
stay
until
alive
you
too.
teach him how to feed. They're not gonna die. None of them are gonna die. There's no reason for them to die.
No, I
That's it.
ain't got no.
They're not
I ain't got
gonna
no
die.
doubt about that. I ain't got no
They're
doubt about
all
that.
gonna
I'm
live.
good
They're
on
all
that.
out of it. They're all perched. They're all gonna fucking live. It's just gonna be a while before they're all established. That's it. Just teach them. They're your
Yeah,
baby.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm
You
good.
are
on that,
100% good, bro. Absolutely.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
It's
For
gonna
sure,
be great
bro.
to hear the progress week by week. Now we got you every Tuesday.
But me, I'm a perfectionist.
Travis, have
I'm
a 5-minute
perfectionist,
segment of updates.
Oh hell
on the
yeah,
keys.
bro! Perfectionist and a pessimist.
Kino's
I don't have
struggling.
no
I'm not a pessimist. I'm a realist, man. I'm just like one died on me the other night, man. I thought it was doing fine. That motherfucker was just. I went up
It
in there. I
happens.
was like,
You got this, bro.
Oh
I'm proud of you,
no,
man. I'm proud of you.
I'm good, man. I'm honestly all this did is just made me make sure that I get my Cyclops this fall. So we'll see what
Oh, you
happens.
will.
I'll keep y'all tuned in on that though, man.
You will. You got some awesome stuff lined up for that.
We're
Those girls
starting feeding trials in here in about 2 weeks or so. I got my order of I got some piggies come in, I got some chicks come in, but I'll take some extra scent down. I'll take some chick down. Like I said, I had that shit in my beard. You know what I'm saying? When I come on live. So yeah, we got the ducks in a row, man. I got them set up already. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
No, congratulations again. Can't say it enough.
Stay tuned, man. But on behalf of y'all, the people who knew, thank y'all for holding that shit and not for dropping it. Noe, I'll be honest with you, Noe, you was probably the one that knew the whole time. You I don't know what the fuck, but you psychic or something. It's like every time damn that you guessed it, yeah, you was right. I just had to that's why I was giving you the word salad. That's why you was getting the word salad. That's why you was getting the word salad.
She's like, what is Kino talking about?
That's why you was getting the word salad. You and who else?
Bill.
Yeah, Bill. Bill Hoffman, man. I don't know. It seemed like every step of the way they knew what was going on and I never told them anything. Like they would just message me or call me like, yeah, what's this? So what's going on with so and so? And I'd be like, huh? What?
You're terrible.
But no, it was exhilarating
It's
ride
terrible.
to go through,
It's terrible.
And
oh yeah, bro. He always freezes up. What you mean? Tuesday? What?
What you mean? I don't like to lie, man. It's hard for me to lie, man.
All right, we'll close it out, Kino, and then we gonna close it out.
All right, well, shit. I'm gonna give y'all updates weekly. I'll let y'all know how the baby's going, when they shed, all that stuff. I got that monkey on my back, you know what I'm saying? So now I can give y'all that. Next season, hey, it's right now it's 100% Cyclops. It's gonna be all Cyclops going for it right now. We got the artifact out the way. Like I told y'all, I was working with 3 lines. One of them we was able to produce from. Now it's time to go to the main one. And that's it. And I got these Louis shades on.
What about you, Chuck? What about you, Chuck?
Kino, I'm going to be saying my prayers for you. I'm going to pray for you to have patience.
Shut up, Alan.
And that's
I smoke
it,
a lot
man.
of weed, Chuck. I smoke a lot of weed,
Yeah.
Chuck.
Dude,
There's
smoke that Chem Dog strain. You're going to need it, dog. You're going to need that
Hey,
concentration
but
in the beginning.
they definitely could still die, Alan. And if they don't, what I'm going to do is I want you to shave your ginger beard. You motherfucker. Thank you, LIC.
My prayers are you, sir. You got some stressful shit coming, but they're not gonna die. but they're gonna fuck with you
Hey,
mentally.
ain't no
so bad.
coincidence that the dude with the weirdest ass mustache has been a Debbie Downer. Get your
I love you. No,
negative
hell no.
ass off
You
here,
got
bro.
fucking babies. You got babies. You got
You
babies.
praying
It's
to
all
all these
good.
different guys. You get the fuck on, Chuck. You get that negative shit on. I smoke too much weed for that. I'm positive, motherfucker. You get the fuck on. Kiss my ass. You ain't Allen.
Tuck, you want to say anything?
Hey, she
man?
said, I got tails. The way you referring your words,
He does.
You have tails.
He really
now
does.
You got to go back.
He really
Before
does.
you go back and read them all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and erase them now. Thanks,
I kept telling him to shut the fuck up all the time. Be like, bro, shut up.
Hey, sometimes I wasn't talking about things, though. Sometimes I was talking about the secret project that they don't even know about. I had a secret project most of them don't even know about.
Yeah, I know.
That ain't even breeding. It's not even a breeding project. It's just a project. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
Tuck, you want to say anything?
People from Texas too hostile. People from New Jersey too mustache and gay.
Texas is big. There's a lot of them. A lot of breeders. But it's awesome. No, dude, I mean, all I can say is congratulations again. It's awesome to see this.
Are you wearing a G Unit shirt?
Experience it with you. What?
Thank you,
Are you wearing a G Unit shirt, Tuck?
Oh, Blazers.
Okay.
Portland Trail Blazers.
You probably still got a G Unit shirt. And
I can see Tuck wearing a G Unit shirt.
No, dude. I mean, I just wish you the best of luck. Call me. We'll chat. Sometimes it's good to talk on the phone while you're doing it. You know?
For sure. So you already know, man.
Oh, yeah, dude. No, it's just awesome. I just wish you the best of luck. It's going to be full of ups and downs, and I hope that a lot of them are easygoing, and, you know, I hope that one or two give you a hard time for at least a couple weeks so you can have a little bit of a headache and lose some hair, but you know, I hope they all make it, but I hope a couple
get some real skins on the wall, huh?
I feel like Tuck thinks that baldness is a Ponzi scheme.
Nah, bro. Hey, I know I'm bald. I promise the next show I'll start working on shaving it down. I saw the comments when I popped off. I'll shave it down a little bit. I hear you
Justin,
guys.
This for you,
Vivid.
Vivid. This for you, Vivid. You know what I'm saying? Like that, baby. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I think that's it. Congratulations to Keno, aka Keenan Eugene Morgan, on this new clutch of babies.
Hey, Chondro Bar Room family, I swear, I keep y'all in a step everywhere. I keep y'all in lockstep every step of the way. I just had to get this monkey off my back and get these new Louis. That's all.
And we love y'all. And that's it for tonight.
Wheels are off.
For sure. Now we're gonna get the chicken broth, chicken feathers. We're gonna get all that. We're gonna get I might even quack for the babies. Fuck it. I'm gonna get the quack. All that shit.
You're gonna get some neck beard juice from Justin Velez. It's gonna be good. Hey, y'all have a good night, y'all.
He do got a neck beard. A Mexican neck beard.